Hi folks, in today's video tutorial I'm going to create a 3D model based on your request and will be defined by curves and surface modeling, and at the end we will use the sweep feature and some patterns. So let's have a look on the geometry and we will try. So we will create new 3D model and we can specify the default name, we can change it later, no problem. And really I'd like to create the first sketch. So sketch will based on the default arc, so we can create a center arc and specify the shape, and dimension will be 164/2. Yeah, so 82 will be the radius, and we will create a couple of center line. So we can create a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I would like to create new dimensions. So really we will create a 15, 30, so let's have a look here, and will be 30. It's a little bit complicated shape. So this is reason that I will create a base shape and then couple of center lines, and at the end I will create a reference point. Yeah, so it will be best that we will do it like this, and this reference point I will use later. So confirm OK, and I'd like to create a copy of this geometry. Yeah, so simple, select feature, Control C, Control V. We can use the previous shape, we can place it, and then if I will select everything, we can simply use the rotate and resize, and with the right mouse button we can select the placement, and with left button I will change location. I will use the 0.7 for the scale factor, and then it's really easy because the dimension was 144/2. Yep. So everything is created really fast. Yep. Changed. So if we will confirm OK, now we have two sketches, and if I will switch on the datum points, so we can simply show everything here, and I'd like to see the datum points. What does it mean? We would like to create the last shape, so we will use the also previous orientation, and now I'd like to create a spline which was defined by the request. So I will create a spline, and over there was, if it is possible, to define some cosine shape. So I will reuse these points, and now you can see that shape is really specific. So this is reason that I created and reused a couple of points, and now we need to have a proper orientation of this spline. So we will select the dimension for this spline, endpoint and middle button, and with the confirmation 90° will be first dimension set, and also we will select spline. With control button you will select endpoint and middle button, and dimension will be created. So we will change to 90° and everything is fine. Yeah, so shape is ready. We can confirm OK. And if I will use the Control D, it's for orientation, the last sketch, I would like to extrude by the surface, and the system automatically recognizes because the shape is open, and we will specify, for example, dimension 350 as the size of the length for the extrude. Perfect. All previous sketch we can hide, so we don't want to see them anymore. And what I'd like to use and create is the projection of the another sketch. If we would like to use, I'd like to create new datum plane, and datum plane will be oriented based on the axis, and we will select with control button do datum planes. Over there will be created axis, and with the control button I will select the another offset reference and the 45° for the orientation. If I will confirm OK, this is new sketch plane, and we can create a new sketch. For the reference, I will select all necessary entities, will be better for the selection. Yeah, so it's created like this, and we can also select the axis for the selection, or maybe we will mirror the geometry. Let's see. Fine. What we would like to do is to specify the shape. So again, I will reuse the center and ends. So for example, we will use the geometry like this, and then, for example, we can specify the dimension. I will continue to downsize, and over here maybe we can really easy to reuse, for example, 24. That's okay. We will change it later, and also I will create the necessary radius, and we will use the coincident for the selection of the endpoint and the reference. The size is same, so over there is a R20, so radius is also here 20. If we will create the necessary line, it will be directly here, and now we are able to select mirror feature to the opposite direction. We don't need to do it once again. Everything is created, so I am able to confirm OK, and we would like to project this curve on the surface. So we will use the projection, and we will specify surface where we would like to project. We can see that it looks great. Yep, projection is made, so we can confirm OK, and everything is prepared as needed. Extrude feature we will hide, and the geometry is ready. The last feature what we would like to do, we would like to make the pattern feature. So we will select the projection curve and use the pattern. You can use the layout menu, and then specify that we would like to go around axis, and we will specify the axis will be 4 times and automatically calculated angular extent, so we are able to confirm OK, and the curve is created. We can hide the necessary axis, and now the last thing is create a sweep feature. So if I will select the sweep feature, as before, we don't want to select only one curve, but we would like to use all of them. So with a shift button, we will select one by one all other curves, and everything will be selected as the one origin. And in the sketch plane, we are able to create necessary shapes. So for example, will be rectangle, and we can specify the dimension, size, and so on. Yeah? So it's up to you. Specify, for example, the shape 2 millimeters. And if I will confirm OK, the shape is defined and everything looks as needed. So over here in this example, I'll try to show you how it's possible to create the necessary shape based on the previous 2 sketches, and necessary the reference points. And at the end, we have created projection curve based on the geometry, and at the end from the projection curve we have used the pattern feature, and last feature has been sweep. Thanks for a request, questions, and stay tuned. Bye bye. Vladimir.